Hey, what's up? We're back. I'm unmuted. We're ready to go. It's draft night. It's 8:03 right now as I'm getting started here. Adam Silver is about to go onto the stage. My name is Sam Dracula. I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan, and I am excited for this. I'm hopeful something really cool happens tonight. If not, I understand. I'm trying to temper my expectations here. But the Hornets are primed to do something if they want to do something crazy. Will they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I would love it. I would love a big move tonight. Would absolutely love a big move. The Hornets have a lot of young players. They have older players that don't play. The idea of bringing in 2 first-round draft picks to this roster that has the potential of doing something next year is a bit tough considering the youth they already have. So before any picks get announced, any trades happen, I just want to go on record to say at 8:04 p.m. on draft night, I would love it if the Hornets could trade one or both these picks for some ready-made current NBA players. That's what I would like. Or move on from the McNeelys, the Salons of the world to get some ready-made guys. The Hornets need reinforcements today. Today. In my opinion. Now, let me get Wizards on the clock. Let me get their thing on. Boom. Let me get it on there. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I honestly, low key, peeling the curtain back. It's been so long since I've done this. A, had no idea what I was doing, how to set the stream up. And B, it literally crashed my computer for like 5 minutes before I started. And now my mouse has an orange light on it. I don't know what's going on. So stay with me. Stay with me. We're gonna get through this together. But Severe, what's up? What's up? Aiden, what's up? What's up? Mint, what up? No more book nights and salons, please, for real. Yeah, the Wizards on the clock right now. Basically, as we're getting started here, I just want to kind of address where I've been and really nowhere. I just was really enjoying the Hornets season from 2026 on. I was going to a lot more games than I've ever gone to before. And I just wanted to soak it in as a fan. It was like really fun to be a part of. The playing game fell on my birthday, the one versus the Heat. I wanted to go out to enjoy that and not stress it considering what happened in the past. And I was going to stream the Magic one, and I'm really glad I didn't because that didn't go too well. But I'm very optimistic about where we're headed as a franchise. But for me, for the channel, now that the draft is here and today and tomorrow, I'm going to stream tomorrow as well. I'm going to be more consistent. I know I've said that a lot, but now I know what this draft is looking like. I couldn't really make the type of content I used to make this time of year because the Hornets, since I've been doing these videos, since I've been doing the channel, they've picked third. They've picked, what was it, LaMelo? And then who's after LaMelo? That was 2021. It was, oh my God, yeah, it was Kai Jones and James Bouknight, right? And then 2022, you're in, I wasn't Brandon yet. Who was after? Oh, it was Mark Williams and Dern. Ugh. Right? Then Brandon. Then Tajon. Then Knipple. So, the Hornets selecting down at the bottom of the lottery for the first time in a long time. I'm just, kind of sit back and chill mode. We don't need a savior tonight. We just need to address some needs, ideally. And in my opinion, obviously the size, big issue. I would love it if they could upgrade somehow the power forward spot, move on from Bridges. The Hornets got beaten up down on the block in the play-in, and the lack of size on the low block is an issue. That's undoubtedly. For me, though, what is also a big issue is the playmaking. LaMelo, fine. Kobe White, if he comes back, fine. But that's 2 guys on the team that I feel comfortable dribbling the basketball. Love Brandon. But these boys can't handle the ball right now. Hopefully one day they can. But they're turnover machines. and Trey Mann doesn't play, it gets real light real quick. So a guy that can handle the rock and defend the perimeter, ideally, they don't have to be able to score. Being able to do the simple fundamentals of dribbling and passing the ball consistently, that's another big need for me, right? And if that same guy can guard the other team's best guard, is able to do it, not, they don't have to do it all the time, but is able to do it and not be a liability out there, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. Thoughts on the Giannis trade? I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Obviously, the Miami Heat aren't done yet with whatever they're trying to do, but like what the hell? Like it's just so boring and lame from Giannis. And Giannis is someone that I like a lot. I think it's really whack him going to Miami. I think it's like super lame. Yeah, Aiden, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Oh, they're spoiling it on Twitter already. We know they are. The pick is in. The pick is in for the Wizards at first overall. But yeah, no, Aiden, man, like shout out Jason. Me and my friend Jason went, got the tickets, season tickets. We were really, really going through it in 2025 in October, November, December. January came, completely different squad, completely different game day experience. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh man, yeah, we're back, man. Charlotte's back. We're back. Their path to trading up for 4. I wish there was a way to do it. I'm in the back. I got a voice in the back of my head telling me not to get too excited about the potential of trading up. But if anybody's able to do it, it's Charlotte. If they really, 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 really want to do it, and you can make a really strong case for it, considering how much youth is on the team, and that you don't need to add 2 first-round picks this year. Or in the following years with the Miami and Dallas picks along with our own picks. Like the Hornets have a lot of first round picks at their disposal, man, and a lot of expiring contracts to package up to get something done. They can really do it. We'll see though. Like Jeff Peterson has done a great job of flipping assets and making the team like marginally better with each move. Just doing a little trade up challenge here last few years, but like let's see if they're able to turn the corner, do the hard thing, and make a good team, a good roster. All right, here's the pick. First overall pick. Oh, all right. DeBonta wants first overall. Shock. I didn't expect him to go full government. I didn't expect that. I was like, who the hell did they just draft? Who did they draft? Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. Here's what I'm gonna do, and for everyone else out there trying to keep it low key with Twitter and all that and spoilers, I'm gonna react as I see it air. I'm really only checking Twitter for trade information, but I'm really only doing it to take note of any potential trades. And then hopefully only seeing, I may have to unfollow some people who's in the spoiler business. Or not unfollow, turn their noties off. We'll see. But like the first overall pick is like not a shock. Not a shock. Giannis should have come. What do you think about Jaylen Brown, by the way? The volume is low. Hang on. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. All right. I changed something. I'm backed away from the microphone, so hopefully it's not too loud. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? How's that? Check. How's that? Yeah, AJ is expected for sure. Also, fun fact, I spent the weekend in Atlanta for the World Cup. I was there for the Spain versus Saudi Arabia game. Yamal's first ever goal in the World Cup. First of many. Speaking of, let me get this up. I want to keep. Oh, looks like I'm keeping an eye on Panama right now. Hold on. Yeah, let me get another window up for Panama and Croatia. Do it like this. Do it like that. I didn't get to see much of England. Oh, great timing. Croatia just scored. Come on. Better? Hell yeah. Good, good, good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. You're in Atlanta for the South Africa Czechia game a few days earlier. I was there from Wednesday till Saturday. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. It was a great time. It was a great time. My friend has a cousin who's like a lawyer for FIFA. And we got basically the hookup for tickets. We paid for them. We paid face value for them. Like, they weren't free, but they weren't expensive. Like, they weren't crazy expensive either. And then, of course, in Atlanta, man, like, that stadium's elite. That's the best stadium I've ever been in. The Mercedes-Benz Dome, or Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The most beautiful stadium I've ever been to in my life. All right. Hold on. Let me switch this up. Wizards are not on the clock anymore. They are not on the clock. Where is you? That make a thing for the Jazz? There they are. Boom. Jazz on the clock. 1 minute, 25 seconds remaining for them. The atmosphere was amazing that whole weekend. I wish I could have been there longer. Oh, for sure. I'm like, sitting next to me were a couple guys who that was their fourth World Cup game. They were at the opener, the U.S. men's national team opener, and traveling around, seeing every game they could, and found their way to Atlanta for that one. And man, that's a life. They got money to be able to do that. And also, they didn't come back for the second half. So at least not back to their seats. I wonder, like, it was a beatdown, to be fair. Spain was whooping that ass, but if you go to a bunch of World Cup games, it started losing meaning after a while, I guess, because they couldn't be bothered to come back to their seats. Couldn't be bothered to go back to the seats. What's up, bro? I'm just here for the ride, honestly, man. Like, if they can leave the draft, what I want is the Hornets to not take 2 rookies tonight. I don't want that. If they can get a young big and trade the other one for an NBA ready guy now, that's fine. If they can leave tonight with 2 NBA ready, high-end rotational guys, not all-stars, anything like that, just like high-end rotational guys, like certified 7th, 8th men, right? Just to fortify the rotation and roster. That's a W in my opinion, man. Like, the Hornets are in a position where they could really do something if they round out the roster a little bit better. But I trust Jeff and crew. I'm just here for the ride. That's why I haven't done any like pre-draft content, because it's so hard to mock out at all the selections before the Hornets select each time. But yeah, man, I'm here. I'm chilling. We'll be talking about it a lot post-draft, but I'm just here for the ride right now. Our Utah pick is in. Who are they going to take? Peterson. Fair. All right. Grizzlies up next. Let me get them up. With a Grizz. Boom. We need a big that can guard with Giannis and yeah, that sucks. Dealing with that's going to suck. That's not looking forward to that. Definitely not looking for that. South African fans took over the stadium on Thursday. It was awesome because I was rooting for South Africa big time. Yeah, when we drove back after the game, and I was driving and I had the the Cape Verde game on on my phone playing over the Bluetooth. That is my favorite story of this whole thing, man. What they're pulling off right now is so dope. But anyway, I'm not even talking about hoops right now, bro. Utah's a stacking. They continue to stack. I don't know. Speaking of, they traded for Triple J, I guess. Marketing's coming back theoretically. I don't know, with the train, is Utah going to be good? Like for real good? The West is nasty. The West is really nasty. So I think he's going to be good right away. It's like Utah might be primed to make some noise finally if they take this thing seriously. Jazz need guards. We need a big that can fight our current rotation is kind of soft. We need some aggression. Absolutely, man. I love Musa. But they need if perfect world, Kalkbrenner takes the Tillman spot as the third center that just kind of barely plays. And you can roll him out there given the specific matchups, but having a actual more well-rounded athletic center that can offer more toughness and aggression on the glass especially will be huge. It'll be huge. And can give Musa a break because he's not the tallest guy in the world. He's strong as hell, works his ass off. I love me some Musa Diabate. But it's not enough. And then Bridges is not giving him, it's kind of limited. Kind of limited down there. And he's going to be a free agent. Or his contract's running out here soon. So, yo, Steve, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Will they go to commercial break when our pick is made just like the Panthers picks? But I wouldn't be surprised. But, you know what? The media's giving us some love now. America has woken up into what's going on in Charlotte. We're getting our flowers, so I hope not. You gave me you bringing up commercial breaks is I'm watching the World Cup right now as well as the draft. I got them both up. And being in the building for the hydration breaks, brutal. It's brutal, man. Deservedly booed. I'm never drinking Powerade in my life. Out of protest. Who would you not trade in this team? Wait, hold on a second. Okay, because they're talking about Peterson meeting with the Jazz because there was some talk he didn't work. He only worked out for the Wizards, right? So he did talk to Utah, so that's cool. I'm glad. I'm everybody. I'm open to have a conversation about anybody on the Hornets. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love it if they could keep LaMelo, Brandon, and Khan together, but I get it if you have to break it up to take the next level. I get that because there is a little bit of a redundancy with Brandon and Khan. And I love those guys equally. They're dogs and top level competitors, but they kind of occupy the same kind of stuff. And if there's an opportunity to get an equally good center, you kind of have to explore that, in my opinion. But I'm not rushing to get rid of anybody. Last World Cup. France don't win. I'll be shocked that this team's yeah. The French team's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. No guess. Shout out Mike. He normally joins me, but maybe tomorrow. I'll ask him if he wants to do the second round tomorrow with me. It's just been so long since I've done anything on the channel. I just wanted to come back, just me, and kind of be like, "Hey guys, I'm still here," type of thing. I'm here chilling, still around, still interested in making Hornets content. So I just want to do this one solo. What's up, Patrick? What's up? Here we go. Grizzlies on the clock. I actually don't know who they're taking. I've avoided Twitter for this one. Third pick. Boozer. Third over. This all makes sense, honestly. It's not none of this is a surprise. Chicago up next. Let me switch this over. Boom. Bro, Aiden, watching the Hurricanes in the playoffs was so fire. I loved I didn't watch every game. I watched every game in the first round and all the Stanley Cup Finals games. I don't there's not enough hockey in my life, man. It's so much fun. It's so chaotic and unhinged. Like, no lead is safe. Literally anything can happen. Like, hockey's so dope. It's so dope. Salute to the Canes. And for anyone that's a hardcore Canes fan, shout out, man. That's a hell of a win. Bringing the title back to North Carolina. Love it. Love it. Go the team of the France have a shot. The great dictator Mbappe on the team. So for me, the next name off the board here should be Caleb Wilson, North Carolina. That should be the next name. And now then we're in the bottom end of the top tier right now. Should get interesting. Acuff is the name I'm probably most interested in outside of this first four. Not for Charlotte necessarily. Just I think he's a hooper. A real hooper. So I'm curious where he ends up. Question for the Grizzlies is will they keep Ja? I don't know if they'd be able. They gotta really find a perfect partner because I think Ja is owed 40. I was looking at it. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at Hornets trades for Ja Morant the other day. It's very doable if Charlotte wanted to do it. But what's it? It's 42 million. Excuse me. So 42 million this year and 42 million next year. Let me double check. But that's a tough piece to move. Yeah, 42 this season and 44 the next season. And then the summer of 2028, he's a free agent. That's tough. That's a tough one. All right, I got to turn off the notifications for Scoto real quick because he is in the spoiling business. All right. Sorry, dog. Wait. So who's after Chicago? Is it LA? Yeah, bro. The Clippers. The Pacers got shafted too in the lottery. By the way. Oh man. Zubats for the 5th overall pick is nuts. Yo, there's some for years, right? Oh, sorry. I thought Panama. Oh, Panama. Panama had 3 chances. It's not a score. There's an era of basketball where they're just giving out contracts just cause. It feels like we're back in that low key, and we're not supposed to be seeing this type of stuff anymore with the second apron and all that. But what the Wizards have going for them is they have a really nice young core, right? All on rookie deals. And so it's a 4-year deal, right? When it's time, when it's time to pay AJ, Trey's off the books. So that it doesn't prevent them from playing together at the same time or retaining AJ long term. So big picture, if you can afford it, it doesn't hurt. And get your money, Trey. But brother, it's a lot of money. Because he's guaranteed to be a Wizard the entire time. That's like he might as well have a no trade clause. He might as well have a no trade clause. Yeah, Boozer's son in the NBA. Oh man. We getting old for sure. We getting old for sure. You read the lottery? Yeah, we'll see how this new system works. We'll see how this new system works. I got my doubts. I got my doubts. Whatever system is in place, there will be somebody that will figure out how to finesse it. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, type of thing. Yeah, Axel, we are on the 4th pick. We're on the 4th pick right now. We've had AJ go number 1, Darren Peterson go 2, Boozer just went 3, and now the Chicago Bulls are about to select right now. This should be Caleb Wilson. We'll see, though. Who may be the best player in this whole draft. 4th pick in the draft. Chicago Bulls select. There he is. Caleb Wilson, 4th overall. North Carolina to Chicago. Lock in. Lock in. All right. Clippers next. Clippers next. Yo, unretire the 23. Give it to Caleb, man. I'll be fine. Who do you want 14th and 18th? Ideally, if you positionally, I just want the best big available. Mara, I'm very, very, very okay with. But I don't know, man. Yaxel, I'm here for. Johnson, I'm here for. It feels like if I had to guess, it's gonna be Johnson, given how all the mock drafts kind of shake out. Just a pure power forward, and that's what they need. It's a value pick and a real need. Because if the season started tomorrow, the Hornets are going to go into the year with Miles Bridges and Grant Williams in the big 2026 as the power forward options. And then, oh, by the way, Tajon Salon bringing up the rear. That is not a serious front court rotation. Both those guys offer a lot individually as role players. They are legitimate NBA players, Miles Bridges and Grant Williams. But from a usage and like reliance point of view, it's tough. It's a tough place to be, and we saw the effects of that right in the play-in. It's an issue. It's an issue. It worked. It worked in the regular season. We've seen that. I was there last time the Hornets played the Magic. The Magic quit. Like Mosley got it ejected on purpose because there was no life on that bench. That team was not in a playing basketball that night. But to their credit, they arrived. They came up in a big way in the play-in and whipped our ass. It just shines a light on the issues, you know what I mean? And that's why it's good that they went through that. It's good that they went through that experience. They can address those needs that we all witnessed and suffered through as a fan base. So Caleb Wilson's my like a really, 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 really sick prospect. I just don't love that he went to Chicago. I'll be honest with you. Chicago is like sneakily one of the worst organizations in the NBA. Has one of the like sneakily worst ownerships in the NBA, and I have concerns. I have concerns. Yeah, high pro assets for free for sure. Yep. And see to Chicago just like MJ. It's crazy how NBA is the second biggest sport in the U.S. and it's nowhere near as huge as the NFL draft, right? like I'm curious, really curious. Like it's too. It's not a big game right now, but the World Cup is happening while the draft is happening, like today, at like right now, and my attention is divided. But it's not like two powerhouse nations, like with respect to Croatia. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see like what the split, viewership split is for these two events. Is it possible to get Yaxel? I think it definitely is. I think it definitely is. I've seen so many mocks where he goes like in the early teens. Like if the Hornets feel like he's not going to be there when they select, they can easily swap up a couple spots to get there if they really like him. But that kind of fits what like I want NBA ready guys, and Yaxel's NBA ready. Yeah, Wilson was one of the few people in UNC's team this year I could give a crap about. Oh, Miami won the trade like by far. Like anytime you trade a Hall of Famer, a top 75 guys that's still in their prime, you're going to lose the trade every single time. I just don't get. Just it's just so boring, man. It's so cliche. I want more from Giannis. I thought I held Giannis to a higher standard as a competitor, man. I feel for the Milwaukee. I don't even know if Milwaukee fans are even like how they're even feeling about it. Like I don't know if the Milwaukee Bucks like Reddit is just happy like this is over with and they can just move on, and it's not like hanging over their heads. But like they mortgage their future for this like whole situation, trying to win. They won, and they won. They worked, but I got Tyler Hero, so hold that. I would want a season ticket so bad though I can't. I feel that. Are we re-sign Cody? Same. Or Kobe, yep. Oh, here we go. Clippers. The Clippers pick is in. Here we go. 5th pick. Clippers. Ooh. Wagler. 5th overall. Ooh. Okay. Big time hooper. Linking up with Darius Garland. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? The Nets. All right, now this is one of them. Prayers up for anybody, whatever poor soul goes to Brooklyn, man. Whatever poor young man goes to Brooklyn, prayers for them. Prayers for them, man. Let me pull this back up. Yeah, Kobe White is exactly. They need to keep that man. He's an absolute dog. We don't know what Brandon's gonna be like at the start of the year with the surgery on his shoulder. We need guards that can score, and we know that. We know that from him. I'm hopeful. I don't think they make the trade if they couldn't do it or they didn't want to do it. And that shot, it'd be such a waste if like a shame if that shot he took and made versus the Heat just kind of just like it'll become a distant memory if he leaves after half a season or less than half a season. But time will tell. Now we're in like we're the part of the year now, like the NBA. After the Knicks won the title, NBA kind of like took a nap. It's awake now. It's doing things now. So now that like moves are happening, hopefully we'll get some news on what he's what's it called? We'll get some news on what his future is going to be. And if he doesn't return as from a straight up extension point of view, there's always possibility of a sign and trade, which would be interesting. But if he doesn't come back, wouldn't be the end of the world considering they didn't really give up a whole lot to get him. So it's just one of them ones. I would love to have him back though, just for the record. There we go. Yeah. I just don't draft small guard. I'll be happy. I feel that. I feel that. What's up? What's up? What's up? I feel that. I feel it. I feel you. I feel you. Hey, where are you? How do you like my Heat team? Hey, uh, if you like, respect that you guys that the Heat have been able to pull this off. It's incredible. Um, anytime like Giannis is still a top 3 player in the league, in my opinion. You give up whatever you have to give up to get him, and yeah, him and Bam, those guys alone is still gonna be like really good, right? It's just a matter of time figuring out the rest of the team and just piecing it all together. Like that organization has been through this before. They know the blueprint for this type of thing. They're probably the honestly them and the Lakers are like the only 2 teams that can microwave a situation. Everyone else that tries to microwave a team, it doesn't work. Like the Heat and the Lakers are like the only franchises that are capable of doing that. And it's just like it's a fool's errand for anybody else to try to do it because it's really difficult. Yeah, a third superstar. What trades? Uh, I mean, who? I think if anybody goes, it would be in a an expiring contract type situation, like your Josh Greens of the world, right? Your Grants, your Bridges type of moves. But I don't know, man. We're in like kind of weird, like kind of middle ground. I think they're gonna go for it. I'd be disappointed if they don't. If today comes and if today and tomorrow like comes and goes without the Hornets making a trade, I think I'd be disappointed. Um, I'd be really disappointed if they weren't able to pull something off because if they leave the draft with two again, I'm gonna say this a lot because I really don't want this to happen. I really don't want the Hornets to leave tonight with 2 first-round rookies. I really don't want that. Like with McNeely and Salon on the roster, adding 2 more kids to the mix, not a big fan of that. Unless there's a plan to package these guys up, move them on to something else. You can only develop so many kids at once for a team that has a potential of being really good. So I don't know, man. I just ideally I would like it for I would like to see them end up with. Okay, Nets on the clock. I was really weird. All right, here we go. 6th pick in the draft, Brooklyn Nets. Mikael Brown Jr., Louisville. Huh. Okay. Help help me help me understand what the hell the Nets are doing. Because did they not draft like 4 guards last year? Did they not just draft like 4 dudes last year that are point guards? Am I tripping? What? All right, fair. Look, best of luck to you, young man. Best of luck to you in Brooklyn. I hope you have a long and fruitful career, but that's a tough place to be. That's a tough place to be. All right, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Sacramento, yeah, Kings. Kings on the clock. Yeah, I can see that too, man. I can see that too. Move Brooklyn back to New Jersey. Yeah, Kobe needs to stay. Need Kobe to stay. The rumors going around the internet the Bucks want the sixth pick. It, how would they what would they do to get it? Like what's the trade? What's the rumor? I mean they would have to just go up from is this 4 spots, right? They pick 10th. I'm just trying to double check where they're picking. Yeah, they pick 10th right now. Or they're picking 10th right now. You think Tajon and Liam? I think if I have to pick one of the two, I'd pick Tajon. I would pick Tajon. Because I think what Salon had I think Salon has the ability to affect the game in more ways than McNeely today. Right? Defensively, rebounding wise, the shooting is whatever. McNeely has him there, but Salon has a shot on him. And I don't know, like I think Salon I would pick Salon of the two, but I think they're both kind of long shots. And by the way, I don't mind Salon kind of simmering in the background this year, next year. Like they don't have to make a decision on him for another 2 years, right? I mean, Neely has another 3 years to figure out what they want to do with him and what he's capable of. But I'm convinced I'm convinced no one in the front office expected this team to be this good this early. I don't think anyone expected 2026, like what happened in 2026 to happen like that. And it makes you kind of have to rethink what they were trying to do previously by slow rolling this thing. And if you have like you're getting nothing from him, you're not getting nothing from those two, Trey Mann and Tillman. It's tough when you have like almost a third of the roster that is completely unplayable. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Thoughts on Trey Mann too? Yeah, I think so. Trey Mann has negative trade value right now, right? Like he signed his only value is his contract. He's on the books. I can't remember. Is it guaranteed? It must be fully guaranteed because it's non-guaranteed next year. Let me double check. Let me double check Trey Mann's contract. All right. Trey Mann. Yeah, it's $8 million this season and a team option next year. So yeah, he's basically a free agent. I'll be floored if Trey Mann's on the roster. Not next season, but the season after. Right? That's crazy given what we saw. And I like Trey Mann. I don't know what happened, but fully out the rotation. Fully lapped by Sion James. Like that's crazy. After getting the extension too, is nuts. But I don't think anyone would trade for him. Bridges has way more trade value than Trey. But from a contract point of view, it's nice. There's a lot of flexibility there with Trey's number. But Sacramento Kings on the clock. What we seeing? What we saying? 7th pick in the draft. Oh, Acuff to Sacramento. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he can walk right into that. Yeah, he walks right into that starting five. Well, they got Killian Hayes and Devin Carter. Him and Malik Monk, Zach LaVine. Yeah, he could put up numbers. He may get the full green light out there, honestly, too. I like that for him. I like that for him, and I like that for them. I think that's a good fit. That's a good fit. I feel that. I feel that. A poor soul being sent to the Nets. Oh man, another guard going to Brooklyn. So crazy. Thoughts on the East this year and how everyone around us is leveling up but us. Yeah, it's big. I'm taking note of it. I'm definitely taking note of it. Tonight and tomorrow, I need the Hornets to make a move. I need them to make a move. They cannot run the same team back, right? They're gonna add rookies to the mix, obviously, but the starting five next year cannot be LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Concanipple, Miles Bridges, Musa Diabate. That cannot be the five they go into the season with as plan A. That's not it's fine, as we've seen, it's fine for the regular season. It could get you some wins, but it's not big time basketball. And the Hornets want to get to a stage where they're playing big time basketball. Got a little ways to go before we get there, though. Oh, 6 rings. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Kobe White would be perfect in Miami. Yeah, he would do numbers. Kobe would do serious numbers in Miami. I do not want him to leave. I do not want Kobe to leave at all, but he would do numbers for Miami for sure. Thank you again for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, for real. Prayers up, man. Prayers up, dog. Hey, man. It's cool, man. It's cool. He's the homie. We'll be back. We'll get him next year. We'll get him next year. We'll get him next year. I need my team to hire a coach, though. Officially, at least. Yeah, the Nets are now what the Hornets were for years. Yeah, just drafting the same type of player every single year. It'll eventually work out, but it's tough. And like, I guess you'll have Randall and and Michael Porter Jr. So that's cool, I guess. They got to get relegated, man. The Nets are the worst. The Nets are the worst franchise, man. Have more guards than the Royal family. Oh, wait, my bad. Let me switch this over. The Hawks on the clock. Oh, where they at? Where they at? Atlanta Hawks on the clock as they go to commercial break. Let me get the chat back up. Imagine being the Kings imagine being the Kings, seeing your former franchise player and the coach you fired both in the finals for hold that. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Yeah, Hunter. So Johnson seems like a perfect. Johnson on paper seems like he could slide in right now into the Hornets starting five at the power forward spot. And so you have two options, right? Trading Bridges makes a lot of sense. He's a valuable, good NBA player. He can fit into a rotation on good playoff teams like today. But I think realistically, he doesn't fit into the current timeline of what they need, and his skill set doesn't cover up the weaknesses that complement the weaknesses and strengths that currently exist with the roster. Getting something from him would be huge, and while also replacing him with a rookie, that is more of a traditional power forward. It makes a lot of sense because, like, you can make the case that Bridges has been playing out of position for 3 years, 4 years, or whatever. And honestly, like, playing out of his best role, the best Bridges we've seen is coming off the bench and just operating in the half court and just doing whatever he wants. And I don't know if that's big time basketball or not, but yeah, flipping him makes a whole lot of sense to me. And then if you draft Johnson, trade Bridges, get a guard, like a perimeter defending guard that can handle the rock a little bit, that'd be a great evening for the front office if they could pull something like that off. In my opinion, of course. Hey, look, hey, man. It's all right, bro. It's all right. Hey, United's on the way up. I'm excited. The Premier League's better when United is good and the derby means something. I'm excited for, like, legit. I think you guys are on the way up. Yeah, White in Miami would get so many looks. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be a full green light. Full-fledged green light. Steve, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Do we expect Brandon Miller to be available at the start of the year? I'd be shocked. Because I think all you can do is look at what other recovery times have looked like, and it's difficult to predict that, especially because, like, let's say he's cleared by the time the season starts, he'll still need like a run up, like a he'll miss out on preseason and training camp, right? He'll need that that run up, even if he's able to return to basketball like activities again. That that run up, that warm up to the season, well, that's still going to take some time. Whenever, so you got to tack that on to his own recovery time, right? So, and then there's the aspect of it, like you want to make sure he's good, and then whatever happened is just fully over with and behind him, because can't lose him for another extended period like that. He's too important. He's too good. He's too good, and this is the last year of his rookie deal, right? Yeah, this is year 4 for him. So yeah, it's for him especially. Like, this is contract extension time. He's gonna get it, but it's a matter of how much, and his availability is gonna go a long way to determine how much money he's gonna make. But I appreciate you. I appreciate the super chat, my friend. Hawks on the clock. Here we go. Flemings to Atlanta. Let me check something real quick. Okay, wait. Okay, there it is. Wait, is this what I was looking at? What the hell happened here? Hang on, I lost like all my tabs. Yeah, I mean, Atlanta is adding to their crazy guard depth. I respect it. I respect it. What I want for Miles though, I would love for a positional swap. So if they can send out him and get a player around the same quality that could be a third guard that can defend and playmake, like a playmaking defending guard is what I would like. Um, Basically a better version of Sion James. That's what I would like. That's what I want. That guy that like a better and more reliable Sion James. I think we see any change to that. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. I really hope so. Johnson and Carr. I know Miami will get a good player in the second round. This is what we do. Oh, for sure, for sure. Like whoever y'all get is a safe bet to be a contributor in some form or fashion. Mavs on the clock. Mavs on the clock. All right. Oh shit. Are they gonna wait? I just clocked. Okay, wait. Hold on. Dallas is. I forgot Dallas hired the Michigan coach. Are they gonna take homie? Are they going Michigan? Are they going with the Michigan guy? Because like, is Gafford's a free agent, right? Let me check. Let me check that. I think he's Gafford. Let me just pull up the Mavericks thing. And pull up their thing real quick. Morant to the 10. I haven't heard anything about it from either of that. I haven't heard anything about Morant or Lonzo. To be fair. Excuse me. I'm wondering here if the Mavericks go Michigan here. Do they go Michigan? Because, yeah, Gafford's still there. What am I talking about? Gafford is here, so. Yeah, Gafford has like three more years. So they got Gafford, Lively still. They don't really need a center. Got PJ still there. They could use a power forward. Yeah, Kyrie's going to be back. Yeah, I'm worried. This could be Johnson, y'all. this could be Johnson. We'll see here. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here's a pick. Pick is in. Yeah. The bastards did it. It makes sense. It'd be a crazy red flag if his college coach, if they hire a college coach and the coach doesn't draft any of his players. Like if he didn't draft any of the Michigan guys, that'd be a major red flag. It'd be a major red flag. Keep the guard trend going, Mavs. Oh yeah, Mavs. Yeah, a reach low key. I mean, it's always tough too with it because you don't know if they're making calls to go back, if no one's willing to go up. So you just kind of take your guy where you can get him. But if he's your guy, you got to just go for it, man. And Dusty May knows him well, right? So it's hard to hate. Prayers for PJ Washington though. That it could be it for him, at least as a starter. I'll have to hit him up. I've been talking to him in a minute. I'd have to hit him up and see. But I know my plan for the channel, at least for sure, is this tonight and then the second round tomorrow because let me double check because I feel like it's like prime time too, isn't it? What time is the second round pick? The second round. Okay. Oh, it's at 8 o'clock? Yeah. No, okay. So yeah. I'm streaming the entire first round tonight, and then I'll be back for the second round tomorrow. I have plans Thursday night, but I may pop in for a quick little stream, like 20, 30-minute stream, Thursday or Friday if I can. But definitely some point. I'll be back some point post draft just to talk about the totality of things. I have a feeling though it's gonna be busy. The Hornets, at least it should be busy for the Hornets. And I'm make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything because I want to go live more often here. and interact with you guys in real time is much better for me, more fun for me than just speaking and just talking to nobody in my office. It's nice to have folks who are plugged into what the Hornets are up to and who care about the Hornets to like converse with about this type of thing. So let me actually, speaking of, it's Milwaukee's turn. Let me switch this up. There we go. Let me switch that up. Yeah, man. It's too bad. Johnson off the board. Rip PJ. Would I take the center for Michigan? Yeah, I would. Yeah, bro. Like I hit up the Waffle House pop up at the World Cup Fan Fest in Atlanta. I got a jersey. I got a Waffle House soccer jersey and this hat. The line outside the thing was insane. I'm glad they still had some merch left. But I had to get involved with that. We're in contact with Clay. What? One of the hardest trade for a superstar. They never had one. We talk about. We got Khan. We got LaMelo. We got superstars. That doggone Mavs coach. He stinks for taking the Hornets #1 pick. Oh well, yeah. Hey, we move on. Again, it's a weird thing too. If he didn't draft him, it would be a red flag. That's how I'm looking at it. But also, we just don't know. I'm curious if someone's gonna ask. After tonight, I'm sure Peterson's gonna do a draft availability. I'm sure somebody is gonna ask if there was opportunities to trade up. We'll see what he has to say. We'll see what he has to say. Also, rip Panama. They got eliminated tonight. Hold that. England looking really mid earlier today. What's tonight? Okay, Colombia. Oh, it's at 10 o'clock. Okay, we got time. I can go full screen with the draft. Wow. That Colombia, DR Congo. Where's that game at? Is it in Mexico? Yeah, it's in Mexico. Hell yeah. I really wish Waffle House was like a real World Cup sponsor so we can get like some really elite merchandise, but they ain't got it like that, unfortunately. What just happened? Okay. It's time back. We're in good shape. We got options. Genuinely, I think the Hornets are like, all right, we can address our needs here. Things are chill. Come on, Haynes and Dalen. Yep. I love it. Alexi Lawless sucks. So I'm here for it. Cook him Zlatan. Cook his ass. All right, Milwaukee on the clock. I think the pick is in. 10th overall pick. Who's going to replace Giannis? We'll see. Who are they going to select to carry their franchise into the future? All right, Adam Silver strolling all out. 10th pick. Burries. Another guard. See ya. This is good for us. This is good. We're still on. Yaxel, still in play. Can't win with ball as a superstar dude. Only cares about his stats and doesn't translate to win. I mean, you figured out things were going really well in January from January on. Honestly, not gonna lie. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're still in this thing. We're alive still. Gotta get Haynes. Yaxel will be available late in the first because he's old. True. Very true. Yaxel stand back. Other Mavs, the Pack was better. It's interesting, right? I think the coach knows who's the better prospect because he knows these guys, right? He knows these kids. Got inside information, right? You got inside information. Okay, so he takes the Axel. Axel. Yeah, man. We're still alive. Still alive for the bigs. Look, I think he's an upgrade over over Ryan Cockburner. Bruh, it's been my brain. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Uh I think he's better than Cockburner like today. Like right now. And it didn't that creates a scenario where Cockburner could then become the third center. Like Xavier Tillman, thank you for your service. You got Musa, Mara, Cockburner. You got options there. You can play the matchup if you need to go big. You got Yax, you got Rip Yaxel. You got Mara, and you got Diabate to go with. You can go double big. It's a move. It's a move. Like Mara's like genuinely. Hold on a second. Let me look this up. Before I don't want to lie to anybody here. Yeah, bro, homie is like Mara is 3 years older. Sorry, 3 years younger than Kalkbrenner right now. Lot of room left to grow into. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, all good over here. All good over here. We can keep the channel's gonna be active and alive again now that draft night the draft is here. We'll know what the roster is gonna look like, and then especially going into free agency. Jackson might go here. Golden State. I just switched this over. I don't think I switched it over. There we go. There we go. Jackson's the age of 60 NBA vet. I don't understand why people are so high on him. Other Dalton Connect. Yeah, Yaxel's not great. I want Mara. Between the two of them, I definitely want Mara. Oh man, there's so much like lore now between these two guys, between the fight and the failed trade. These two guys right here are cursed in the Hornets context. Cursed. Absolute curse. Mara, please. What's up, bro? Yo, congratulations to Arsenal. I'll raise my glass to you. Warriors in a weird place. The dynasty is so over, but they won't let go of Curry. And they haven't really been killing it in the draft either, too. Like it's really awkward. But they're showing Yak, so I feel like that this is it. Like he's on the screen. And if you're trying to get one last run with Steph and Jimmy and Draymond, getting an older dude, drafting. Oh, never mind. They switched the camera on a different prospect, on an Emmett. It makes sense going with the older guy with an older team. You can kind of finesse it that way, talk yourself into it. More live events. Hey, I got you, dog. I'm here for the entire first round, and then I'm gonna be back tomorrow for the second round, and then I'll be back. So Thursday or Friday. I'll be live for like 30 minutes or so, recapping the draft. Maybe during like lunchtime Thursday. I could maybe swing that. Is that common with the green polo? Is that common back there? What's he doing? If so, what is he doing there? Yeah, I'll be back Thursday probably if I could swing it. Like do a little lunchtime, because I'm working from home that day. Because by the way, that's another thing why I haven't been around y'all. Like, I went from going from being fully remote at work to going into the office, so it's been an adjustment. It's been an adjustment figuring out my schedule and everything. But all's good. All's good. I would much rather go into the office and remain employed than, you know what I mean, be home and not have a job. So Curry needs to bring a championship to Charlotte. For real, man. By the way, is anyone in the cards here? I don't. If anyone, next commercial break, I can show you something really cool. If anyone's in a sports cards, specifically basketball cards, yeah, something cool to show y'all if anyone's interested in it. If anybody's interested, do a little show and tell. Next commercial break. Terrace Reed. I'll be honest with you, I'm not familiar with his game. Let me see. Not gonna lie. Oh, UConn. Oh wait, hold on. Here comes the Warriors pick. Yaxel off the board. Come on, let's go. All right. All right. Yaxel off the board, y'all. How we feeling? How we feeling? Drop a number in the chat. 1 to 10. 1 terrible, 10 great. How you feeling about Yaxel being off the board? Yeah, I'm not familiar with Terrace Reed, to be honest with you, but like looking at his numbers, I can see the vision. Basically a 2-year starter, Michigan transfer. Is he a second round grade? Oh, has it really? Oh, damn. I haven't. As you can probably tell, I haven't been in there in a minute. How bad is it in there, man? I was thinking about closing it down, because I just can't keep up with it. I trade up to the end of the first to take Evans out of Duke. Yeah, what the hell is Common? Is he a sports agent now? Like, what is he doing? Is like, has he? He's not even with the kids. Like, he's just there, like front row. Kenny Smith making bank with ESPN. He'd be on over there. This is your job locking. If we had Curry right now, would he start over Melo or alongside him? I mean, he's definitely starting. He's definitely starting. It's like the great you got as a head coach. That's why they pay you. That's why they extend you. It's on you to figure out. You got to figure that out. They got the senior citizen. Hornets are the best. Who will be the best player for the Hornets? At this stage, I'm thinking Mara for Michigan. Happy with it? 6, 7. Watch OKC take Mara for real. Here comes, hey, that's OKC. They be hating, dog. I feel you, man. I feel you. Okay, let me switch. Speaking of, let me switch this. There we go. There they go. So we are at pick 11. Well, sorry, pick 12 Thunder, Heat, Hornets. Not too shabby right now. You got the Tennessee kid, Mara out there. We'll see. Mara can't rebound. We got Musa for that. They took Yaxel, yeah. BJ Armstrong. It's been dead. All right, then you know what? I think I'm gonna close it down there because I'm be honest, like it's tough. It's tough for me to keep track of, and if crazy stuff's going on in there, I can't be having that, especially with my name and it's not on the thing. Yeah, bots everywhere. Damn. What happened to Terry Rozier? Are we gonna be losing picks from all that? So the Hornets are keeping that pick, the first round pick, but we had to give them a second round pick, I believe, as like a settlement, an early payout, if you will. Hornets need a guy that don't miss 40 shots to make 10. Like, ball, got him. Total Master, what up? Oh, okay, wait. So yeah, OKC. Yeah, I got that on the thing. Yeah, maybe I have to like just run it back or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, just clean slate it. Because I started it with the idea of like using it to allow other fans to be on the channel. And that's before I started using StreamYard. And so now it'll be easier to do it. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm not gonna delete it yet. We'll figure something out. I was thinking I could like drop the link in there, and then anybody could just jump in and we could like talk Hornets like live. We'll see though. We'll see. It is weird. It is weird there haven't been any trades yet. It is weird. That's the only reason. If you see me look this way, like down here, I'm looking at Twitter on my phone, and it's been as quiet as my Discord. Watch Heat take it, Mark. Bruh. They would do that, man. That'd be hella annoying. Or OKC. We better not pick a guard. Honestly, that might have been the end of it, honestly. Like I'm gonna be implicit in some weird crimes. He going to the Bucks. Wait. He going to the Bucks. Oh, what's up, Nick? Cheers. All right, we go. OKC on the clock. OKC pick is in. Let's see if they ruin our night. We'll see. Bruh. They took our boy. Who said it earlier? Wait, let me go back. Who said OKC are a bunch of haters? Let me find that. Who said it? Who said that? Wait, I just saw it. Jay? Here comes hating ass OKC. You right, bruh. You right. Damn. All right. Damn. Yeah, Kobe White signed a trade. That could be how they get their center that way. You know what I mean? Like if they draft a guard tonight, there could be a bigger play here in front of us where they flip Kobe White for a center and a signing trade. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like if they go get Carr here. Well, let me switch this now. So it's Miami. Where'd they go? There they are. Yeah, the kid. I like the kid from Washington. I do like the kid from Washington, so not mad at it. Not mad. Wouldn't be mad at it. Yeah. No. OKC don't they don't miss much, man, in the draft. I mean, you could make an argument that Johnson was, but with his coach being with Dallas, like it's hard for me to go there. Hopefully he don't take Steinbach, especially with a new front court. Yeah, they don't need to go big. They're straight. They need a guard. They need guard help. They need guards. Yeah, those guys are gone. Damn, they have enough tall guys. OKC did it again. What do you think of Chet? Like, do you think Chet's gonna have a Ben Simmons trajectory now after he went ice cold in the playoffs? When MIA out there? Wait, this is Miami's pick, right? It's not Milwaukee's pick. Chet replacement, baby Dirk. When we up next, so Miami's on the clock now, I think, and then yeah, it's Miami now, and then the Hornets. Yeah, blame the Clippers. Worst trade in NBA history. Yeah, it's tough. I think I'm just confused. Yeah, this this is part of that deal, right? So this guy's going to Milwaukee. Why can't they? I hate how they're how slow they are with this. The NFL figures this out. They have more teams, they have more players, a lot more moving pieces. Is it more complicated? I guess it is a more complicated salary cap because uh of guaranteed and non-guaranteed money. It's weird and there's like penalties and all that. NFL figures this out, man, and the NBA can't. It's 2026. Sad. Sad. I think if Chad doesn't respond well early in the season, he might get traded at the deadline. We should have fucking tanked, dude. This is awful. It'll be Milwaukee pick after the trade. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Miami selects on behalf of Milwaukee because of the timing. Yeah, it's like, what? I just don't understand why the NFL has this figured out, but we don't. We don't have it in the NBA. It's weird. Thank you again for the super chat, Steve. I appreciate it. Why is this not Milwaukee's pick? I don't know. Like the NBA is just really, really slow with this stuff. Does anyone know, like, anyone follow baseball or the hockey draft? Like, do you have cases where guys are wearing the wrong hat and being drafted for other teams? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know. If it is, I take it back. I get it. Maybe the NFL is just operating on a different frequency. But Adam Silver's there. We know he's available. Have him look at it and sign off on it. Like what's he doing otherwise? I'm not gonna lie, waiting this long to pick his balls. You know what? It's a good problem to have, honestly, man. Hornets are on the way up, and so we don't have to get involved into the top end of the lottery nonsense. Obviously, you want to get in there and get the best prospects possible. Never a bad thing. But I'm sick of – I don't want to be drafting in the top 10 anymore, man. I want my team drafting in the 20s. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't understand. Trade's not official. Yeah, but like, why not? I don't understand why it's not official. I don't get it. Everybody in the entire world that is involved in the NBA is in the same place right now for the draft. Why can't they take 30 minutes to bang this out? Read it, get all the lawyers, whatever you need to do, send it in, confirm it. What's the holdup? Take a big man since they took a guard earlier. Yeah, good call. Good call. Yeah, they took Burries in it. Well, that pick, they're keeping that pick though, right? Like that's what I'm just confused now. Just real confused. The Bucks are keeping the 10th pick, yeah? Yeah. So I think, Khan looked like he aged 15 years in the last like 3 weeks of the year, man. He was moving real slow, and the shot was tough. And I don't know if it was a rookie wall thing. I don't know if he was injured, but it was not good. I don't even know if it's it could be just the pressure of the moment. Like, he's played a lot of games. There's a lot of reasons for it, but the fact of the matter is he was not good. And the Hornets didn't have enough firepower. Like, LaMelo had a really rough half. Everyone was getting bullied. Tough. Tough night for everybody, man. Real tough night. Imagine if Premier League had a draft also. Does MLS have a draft? Yeah, they do, right? Because I swear the Charlotte FC had the first, like, traded up for the first pick a couple years ago. Although that shit is, MLS have the most complicated registration, squad, or player acquisition, player like selling. Like, it's the most complicated thing in the world to me. You need a master's degree to understand how that shit works. It is really weird and how they set this thing up. I know they probably had a reason for it all, but for a novice to get into MLS is really difficult to understand what a designated player is, what like the next gen players are. It's weird, dog. Okay, this guy's going to Milwaukee. Whoever this man is going to Milwaukee. Oh, thank you, Steve, again for the super chat. So is Haynes the pick? Who do you pick? I like it. I like that. Oh. Aim it. Big volunteer going to Milwaukee. I'm going to throw this back up there. I rock with it. I'd rock with this. Yeah. I think so too. Kyle was going hard last year, college, winning some. Yeah. He wasn't just. I think that's totally valid, man. I think it's totally valid. Oh, he's a Mike Miller guy. Nice. Kyle was like in a Disney movie where he got his powers taken away before the playoffs. Minimum expectation, like top 8 for me. Top 8. MLS is crazy. I don't know why they make it so complicated for real. It has to do with start of the season. NFL has free agency first, and the NBA reverse players technically can't be moved till free agency starts as the beginning of the season. Okay. No, that makes sense. It's just then it's fully self-inflicted. No matter what the reason is, like, it makes it for a poor fan experience if, like, and for these kids, like, it's just weird. These kids, like, don't get to fully enjoy the moment by they're putting on the wrong hat and confusing fan bases. Yeah, DP rule is crazy. Yeah, it's a game. I think that's where we're heading. Baby Dirk, let's go, baby. All right. What are the big men after? Oh, man. So let me make sure I'm actually, all right, I'm current on YouTube TV here. Yeah, give me the big kid from Washington. I'm here for this, man. I mean, you're not getting the rim protection out of him, but he can shoot that thing. He can shoot that thing. And honestly, like, I think he fit in very well, man. He fit in very well. He fit in very well in Charlotte. I'm here for it. I'm willing this into existence. Well, it was too early. I can't do this for 2 minutes, but you got 2 minutes and 8 seconds before the pick is in. At 18, you want the big man from Kentucky? Quaitons? I think so. I'd be cool with that. It offers a dimension we don't have at all. Like a big that can shoot the rock. He can rebound. And he's 20. Like he fits the youth movement we have going on here. Go back with Haynes. Yeah, he'll be a defensive star while Haynes would be the offense. Yeah. It would like it unlocks something that we haven't seen in Charlotte in I don't know how many years. Like it would be a center that can shoot it. Like what a novel concept, having a floor spacing center. Probably Carson since he had the MKG jersey. Oh, whoa. Oh no. It never. Oh shit. Not since Pokachevsky. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. That boy was trash. Oh man. Dark times. Dark times. Honestly, like just forget like shooting the three just as like an offensive minded center. Not since Montrezl Harrell, I'd say. A guy who can face up with the basketball and do something consistently. I think probably Harrell. And even then, like he was out the league shortly after. Like it was tough. It's tough. This is a tough one. What's my favorite Michael Jackson song? Damn. What a question. What a question. What a question. I'm going. I don't even know how to answer that. I'm not. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Big Al, new Big Al. Yeah. And other shooters with those two. Yeah, yeah. Oh, bro, I just got a chill down my spine. I don't. I may have to ban that dude. Not you. Not banning you, Sideshow. But that name, I may have to ban Vasa Micic from my chat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hornets pick is in. What? What? Okay. Okay. Oh, they announced The Miami and Milwaukee trade before the Hornets pick. Okay. I have the wrong thing up. I have the wrong thing up. Steinbach to Charlotte. We got Baby Dirk. We got Baby Dirk. Wait, what? Hey, wait. I'll come back to all the Michael Jackson stuff in a second. We got a big that can put up numbers. We got a big that can put up offensive numbers. We have a big that can put up offensive numbers and also rebound, by the way. And he's a big, strong boy. I like this. Oh, wait, let me get. Let's go. How y'all feeling? Give me a grade. Grade the pick. Grade the pick. The Hornets didn't make any trades. They remained patient. They saw Mara go. They saw Johnson go. They held form. And they got Steinbach. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Cool with it? Oops, this is going to quit. Cool with it. Bridges replacement? Wouldn't hate it. No need for Sabonis. Hey. All bangers in the A. 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 Good improvement. Grew up on a horse farm with 70 horses. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We know Nikola Jokic has horses, MVP. Keldon Johnson has horses, NBA Finals. There's a direct line to owning horses and being awesome in the NBA. Steal of the draft. Not even close. We just got our Giannis with the 14th pick. I feel that. I feel that, dog. Oh, we got Dirk on Skype. Can't even hear him. Sick. Let's go. I'll give it a B plus because he still lacks the stout defense we need. Yo, can anyone not hear Dirk right now? Yo, shouts to the league, bro. Shouts to the league, right? Oh shit. Yeah, I don't think it works. It may not work for NFL guys. It may just be a basketball thing. Oh my god. Who's on the clock even, man? Who's even doing this? All right, guys, the Bulls time again. Yeah, we couldn't hear Dirk at all. Looks like Kentucky big man was hurt, but I'm telling you, that guy would be a beast. So, would you rather use this next pick, the 18th pick, or trade it? Select the Kentucky kid, for instance, just as a hypothetical, or insert whoever you're interested in, right? Keep the pick or take the 18th pick with like a Josh Green contract, with a Trey Mann contract, with a Grant Williams contract, and trade for an NBA ready guy. What would you rather do? Take a high upside guy or use the pick and expiring to go get an NBA ready guy? I would prefer they go get an NBA ready guy. To be honest with you, if they plan on keeping, especially if they plan on keeping McNeely and Solana around. Bro, I'm crying. That was a great comment, dog. Shots to the league, man. Got me in tears. Shot right back on the clock. Come on. Douglas Boswell. Michael's off. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Michael Slim at 18 there. So the guy we took, he's 20. He's a baby. It's a big German baby boy. You trade it? Well, so that's the thing. Like, just an NBA ready guy. So the Hornets still need, as things are currently constructed, they still need to get bigger and stronger on the front court. And they could do that through the draft or through the trade market. The free agents, they could they could dance around with the mid-level, sure, but it's not really reliable. They have to say yes to coming here still, and it'll be competition to sign a guy. Guy may have to take less to want to come here, all this stuff, right? So we don't know. But given those two player acquisition pathways, drafting them, trading for them, would you rather they address that with, because now we're like, in the 18th pick, you might be in a high upside zone, right? So I don't know. You take the risk with a young guy, or do you go for the sure thing with either addressing, in my opinion, they need perimeter defense and playmaking and a front court big. Like what am I talking about? A defensive-minded front court big. Damn, Marley had horses. Keeping in Trey Salon. So that's a very, 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 very valid point of view here, because I fully support this line of thinking here, because that's my whole thing is like Salon project piece, McNeely project piece. If they go with Quayton's, then you're talking 3 projects. Now it's great for the Swarm. We can go back-to-back championships in the G League with those boys, man. Like, trophies on top of trophies over there. Do the double back-to-back years. I'm here for that. But it doesn't do much for the Hornets in 26-27. NBA ready guy. We need to take that next step and make the playoffs. That's where I'm at. Oh, here we go. Bulls on the clock. Bulls pick is in. 15th pick. Dalen Swain. Guard out of Texas. Who's next? Wait, Grizzlies are back on the clock. Let me get them up. Okay. I'll say use it and trade the second round pick with it. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Yeah, Ripley get for real. LaMelo gonna make him a star. Can you imagine that? Yes. So again, yeah, Willie. An element we haven't seen in the LaMelo Ball, or even just the post Kemba Walker era. A big that can face the rim without every Hornets fan in the building's butthole clenching up. We can relax, knowing that good things are gonna happen when he has the ball and he's faced up and he can cook. We're not sweating out Mason Plumlee face-ups. We're not sweating out Musa Diabate. Kalkbrenner showed even Musa extended his range just a little bit. Got a new dimension here. Even Bridges be chucking the ball up, man. Watching him in person is tough. Like I'm rooting for him to miss his first jumper, so he just quits it. He's so good at going and dribbling towards the basket, and it's such a waste every time he pulls up for a jumper, especially from 3. And Maybe potentially, hopefully, we address that. We fix that tonight. Fixing that spot. And if you like, we say it a certain way. Hornets sounds like Giannis. Not me. Xavier's cooked. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You do the message home with drafting the Quains would not, but I wouldn't be mad at Lopez or Graves or Swain as long as it's not a guard. If I'm keeping it because we're being shopped or do we have big contracts? Yeah, so man, we have expirings that can be leveraged in a trade, but it's not. I don't know how realistic it is, and who's gonna want it. That's the other. You have to have somebody that is gonna want the 18th pick, and I don't know how desirable it is. No, there's been no trades. No one's doing it. So I think a trade at this point in the night is kind of like is probably more likely this half of the draft, but nothing yet. You just need Cockburn to get his weight up to be healthy too. But yeah, Lopez from the New Zealand kid. I don't know, man. It feels like the best value here is a project guy. So I think I'd rather go Quaintance, honestly, though. But I don't mind to look at him. Don't mind to look at him. I don't mind to look at Lopez. A French guy, a French guy needs to get good. Defensive talent. Now you saw this confidence for another salon. We can play depending on who they get and what they give up. True defensive talent. We have the diabetes player. Damn, bro. Brody is signing his own training card right now. Ooh, yeah. So there's some that's very. I have no idea what Utah's up to. I don't know what they're doing, but I love Walker Kessler. So I don't know. I don't know what they're up to or what their priorities are as an organization. I like Kessler. I agree with you. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. It is, man. If you just deep it, European, you know what I mean? It's there. Xavier's Cooks World. Oh, all right. There we go. 16th pick is in. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait, 1 second. Here we go. Bennett Sturts, guard, Iowa. Is he 25 years old? He looks like he's 25 years. He's 22. Shout out to him though. At this stage, I want Quayton's. At this stage, the way this is going. Oh, is there any way we trade this pick? Maybe they drafted Hornets. Do you think you get 2 Europeans? It's a bonus in Hornets. I would rather. I'd rather keep the kid at this point and maintain some cap flexibility. Honestly, because like the Sabonis thing. Sabonis is awesome. I like Sabonis, but he's not helping the defense at all. So he's $45 million this year, $48 next year. That's a whole lot of bread, man. That's a lot. And then in 27, 28, like basically the 2/3 of the salary cap is going to go to LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Sabonis. Like that's a lot. It better work if you go do that. It's assuming they keep Brandon and extend him. That'll be his first year off his rookie deal. It's a bit awkward. It's a bit awkward, considering his lack of consistency with health. I think this pick is getting traded, by the way. Yeah, this homie's going to OKC. So they strike again. I think I want Quayton's at this point. So happy someone else picked him. Yeah, Memphis is trading Sturts to OKC for 2 second-round picks. So we got a trade, a draft night trade. It's happening. Joshua Jefferson. Let's take a look at him. Oh, he's the Iowa State guy. Is that him? Yeah, he's a big body. He's an older guy. I feel like going from what we know about what the front office does, they seem to, at least the trend is for them to take young players in the first round and older players in the second round. And it makes sense because if a second rounder doesn't work, it's not a big deal. But if they do work, then you have an NBA rotational guy on a second rounder contract, or even a 2-way contract, depending on what's dealt out to him. I don't think they would go with an older guy in the first round if they keep the pick. But it's OKC right now, and then Charlotte's up. So speaking of, let me switch this. Thunder. We finally got a draft night trade. It's like 2K. Oh my bad. I just read it and they put it on the thing. Thoughts on, he is a big boy. Wouldn't mind that at all. Would not mind that at all. That could be like your like if how do I say this? More competition the better in the front court. Honestly. It's like drafting offensive linemen, man. You stack them. it's a serious area of need for Charlotte. So a young big body like that. Not bad, but I think I'd go Quaitons though. Still, yeah. You see, you think still keeping Miles? I don't. So I think if the Hornets didn't go on that winning streak, I think they would have traded him. I do. I think they would have. I think they would have moved on from him in before the February deadline if it wasn't for the winning streak. He just seems primed to get traded, honestly. And he's the. This is a great problem to have because Bridges is a good player. He's the worst player in the starting five now. Like LaMelo, Brandon, Khan, Musa are all better than him. And unless you're gonna replace him in the five with someone new, your best is gonna be, which is gonna be difficult because like he's your best trade piece. It's just real awkward. So, because ideally Bridges would be your sixth or seventh man as a small forward where he can handle the ball and just do what he wants offensively as like a slasher and driver. But the team isn't set up like that right now. And so if you can maybe you trade Grant Williams, the way to do it is you trade Grant, allow slot Miles down into the Grant role, maybe type of thing. I don't know. But I don't think it makes a lot of sense to keep him long term. I know he's a leader of the team and the teammates love him and all that stuff, but I think his game is limiting. Is limiting the potential of the greater squad. Especially when it decides to get like real lazy with jumpers. All right, OKC. I think this is going to Memphis. Ibuka. Excuse me. Would Musa be affected at the 4 if we can get a true center? Yeah, I think so, but we really need to like the offense was gonna suck if like you could if Khan, LaMelo, and Brandon are on, you can play Musa there and just give everybody else a green light. Because we know Musa is going to compete for rebounds all day, every day. You're just really limiting, and you don't have to. You don't have to honor it. You don't have to defend him really. So Hornets are lethal enough to make that work, but I wouldn't like it in anything more than just like a spot, a few minutes here and there type of thing. But it is an element you can go to if you improve the center spot, knocking Musa down to the 4. That's a real valuable like lever to pull, because he has that ability, but just it's just tough, man. Offensively, it's just really really tough. But I'm a Moose believer, and who the hell knows, man? 2 years ago, he couldn't buy a free throw. He's looking like Mitchell Robinson out there. Now, like this past year, he fixed it, and he showed some flashes of range. Like, what if Musa comes back this next season and has like a 15-footer in him, like a consistent one? Imagine. I honestly wouldn't rule it out. I don't think it's very likely, but I think it's also very possible. There's another little guard mark to us. If you want to score 80 a night, yeah, effective. Is Miles be moved? Well, let me know. What do you think, chat? What do you think about Miles Bridges? Do you think not that? Don't I don't. What do you think will happen? Not what do you want to happen. Do you think Miles Bridges is on the team when next season begins? Because, in my opinion, I don't think he's on the team. Where he goes, I have no idea. But I don't think he's on the team. And I'm not mad at it. Look, I know some folks don't want to guard, but they don't. The Hornets do not have enough people that can dribble a basketball on the team. They do not have enough of them. And I know the Spurs didn't like. It's hard to watch the Spurs and like think about the Hornets and how many years the Spurs spent at the top of the lottery. Forget Wemby. Let's forget Wemby. All right, but I mean, also forget Fox. Like I don't even talk about Darren Fox, but to have Fox, Harper, and Castle, three like. Man, De'Aaron Fox is so ass. But you get the point. Before the finals, man, they had like 3 elite ball handlers. And we only got one on the roster guaranteed going into next season. I think Kobe can do it. Trey Mann doesn't play. Sion James can't do it. Con can't do it. Brandon can't do it. Right now, today, from what we see, they're not capable of handling the rock. Literally dribbling the basketball east to west, not a thing. Only guy that can do that is LaMelo and Kobe. And Kobe may not be here next year. So like they need someone that can do that. So many games, so many holes they found themselves in because of stupid ass turnovers, man. So I would love it if it's either through the draft or through free agency or the trade market if they could bring in another ball handler, especially for instances where LaMelo is on a minutes restriction or coming off a back-to-back or something like that. We've seen how he's been managed. I think that's going to be the norm from this point forward. An actual true backup point guard is needed, in my opinion. But it doesn't have to be through the draft. It could be through any avenue. So if they go that route, I'm not going to be mad at it. But it does have to be addressed. Probably no, but I hope so. I think Miles will be on the team, and then probably trade him by the deadline of the season. I don't think they move him. He's kind of locker room leader, and him and LaMelo really close. I don't think they'll trade Miles, but it's probably the right move. I think at a certain point, you just have to move on. He's still here at the beginning of the year. I'm shocked he's still on the roster now. I don't even think he's underrated. I think he's like an incredible leader for the team. But I think that only gets you so far. You know what I mean? Like, if there's an opportunity, I'm not saying cut him and get nothing for him. But if there's an opportunity to round out the roster better, whatever he brings from a leadership point of view, I would trade that for a more complimentary player for what the Hornets need from the power forward spot. Yeah, Kobe should be fine. I think Kobe's back. I hope so. But that's another thing. Like, just Trey Mann is a zero, just not a factor into this at all. So that's a whole different issue. Whatever is up with him, if that gets figured out, then that you have another guy that can handle the rock. But boy, it's not looking good for Trey Mann. All right, here we go. 18th pick. They took a guard. Christian Edison Jr. my voice. They got a point guard, y'all. They got a point guard. They got a point guard. What do you think? Wait, he's German too? Wait, he's German? Bro, we went German in the first round? Yo. Wait. All right. And look, I'm just gonna reiterate what I've been saying. We know how the Hornets have used LaMelo during the good times, right? Resting him on back to backs, not starting him, looking at his minutes on a nightly basis. They need a guard. They need a guard. Again, and I can't wait to hear what Jeff Peterson has to say about this, because they still need a big body in the front court, a defensive big body. But you can't get it all at once. He is a ball handler, and that is very much needed. Like I've been saying, like we got LaMelo, Kobe White maybe, and now Anderson as our ball handlers. I'm at it. No more Sion James, hopefully. Team sauerkraut. Double German. Come on. So people say he's the best shooter in the draft. Yeah, 42% from three. Definitely fits the meta here. And he has the perfect link, bro, with Hannes. The green chemistry links already coming into the squad. I'm not mad at it, y'all. Like, I'm really not. I think this is low-key, this is like kind of sick. Him being German really, like, that took it to the next level for me. I didn't know he was German. I didn't know he played for Germany. This is sick. This is fire. It's like drafting the Duke guys. It's like Khan and Sion coming in. You know what I mean? You're bringing the team chemistry along. No, but he's definitely a bucket. He has handle on him. Like, I'm here. I like it. I like it, man. The only thing that's weird is, like, his height. The height with him is, like, real inconsistent. I've seen 6'3", and I've also seen 5'11". I don't know how tall this man is. So, there's that. There's that. Oh, yeah. You don't have to do it. You don't have to fix it all in one night. But I fuck with this. I can't lie to y'all. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like these. I liked it. I like it. I like it. Hey, see you, Nick. Oh, thanks for the reminder too. I gotta put that on. I gotta put that on here. There we go. All right, cool. We're 11 minutes in. Colombia, DR Congo. I trust this front office. Yeah, same. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm just saying I don't know how tall the man is. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's it. Jalen Brunson is him. No Brunson slander coming out of my mouth at all. He is him. I just want to know how tall this little boy is. That's all I want to know. That's it. That's it. So we're done with the draft. You see us moving back in? You never know, but doesn't seem very likely. I think the Grizzlies like the only team that's like down to get busy and just making hella trades. Do they have any more picks? Like the real question is, does Memphis have any more picks? So it's Toronto, San Antonio, Detroit, Philly, Atlanta, New York, Lakers, Denver, Boston, Minnesota, Cleveland, Dallas is the remainder, the last 9 picks. Dog, I'm 12 picks. My math is cooked. Oh, I think we got better tonight. Hey, afterwork musician, appreciate you for coming through. Aiden, good seeing you. I'm back tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe before y'all go. I'll be here until the draft is over with. So if something crazy happens, come back and check out the VOD. I'll be here till the end of the draft tonight, and then I'll be back tomorrow for the second round. We'll hang out some more. Steve, Well, he seemed to be the same height of Adam Silver, a little taller, and he is 6'3". Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Addressing needs while also acquiring good talent. Like, I like it. I like it. Who's JB? Who's JB? All right. Raptors on the clock. Raptors pick is in. Allen Graves. Jaylen Brown? Absolutely. Absolutely. Who on the Hornets? Wait, who's on the Charlotte Hornets, Bobcats, Mount Rushmore? So, I mean, off top, for sure, Kemba and Crash, for sure. And then I would do Muggsy and LJ. That would be mine. With respect to Del Curry and his all his contributions to the organization beyond just playing. But yeah, Kemba got to be in there. Yeah, what do you think? How's it feel to be Jaylen Brown, man? Like, he's on Twitch the day after getting eliminated from the playoffs, and then second year in a row, whatever, he's getting put in trade rumors. This is super awkward. Super awkward. What's his contract hitting for? I know it's crazy. I know he's getting a crazy bag. And deservedly so. He's sick. So it's 57 this year, 61 next year, and 64 the year after that. Damn. So I like it. I like it. Before tonight, in my opinion, the Hornets have, I would say, 3 major areas of need. Or 4. And front court scoring, front court defense, playmaking, offensive playmaking, like legitimately dribbling and passing the basketball, and then perimeter defense. You can't fix it all with 2 players, at least not this part in the draft. So they addressed one part with Hornets, and they addressed the other part with Anderson. And knowing what we know about what worked well for the Hornets, right? Keeping LaMelo around and available, maintaining his minutes restriction or monitoring it, monitoring how often he plays in back-to-backs and when he plays in games. You need to have a secondary point guard on the roster. Trey Mann is not that guy. Sion James is not that guy. Kobe White can do it, but he's more of a 2 than a 1 in my opinion, and his question mark is still not guaranteed he's back next season anyway. So, knowing what the roster looks like today, LaMelo and Anderson, on paper, sounds pretty good to me. And then, what sends it over the top, he's on the German team with Hannes. We got our rookies representing Germany together. That's really cool. Like, that's really sick. And you know what? Eric Collins is going to have a blast with that. Eric Collins is learning German right now, guaranteed. I don't know where he is in the world right now, but he is looking up German phrases, German foods, and German locations to drop on the broadcast when Hornets basketball returns. I guarantee that. Oh, 007. They have now. They have now. It's like 42 seconds ago. He's up. We're going to put up 130 game. We're just going to give up. Yo, I'm here. Look, I'm here for it. One side of the basketball at a time. One side at a time. We drafted white chocolates after MJ spit. We need some Eric Collins German catchphrases now. Exactly. He is on Duolingo now, today. He is going to be screaming German phrases at us. We're all going to learn another language together watching these basketball games. Can't wait. Can't wait. So, Spurs on the clock? Yeah? Yeah. Let me get this up. They're showing Kareem Lopez. Okay, sorry. Elsevier, take care. See you tomorrow. Appreciate you. When we said, fuck that congratulations shit. He'll learn how to say that big wiener schnitzel. I swear, man. I swear. I can guarantee it. What is the German version of liver mush? What is that? It's got to be schnitzel, right? Is it schnitzel? All right. I'll be honest with you. After this Spurs pick, I need to use the bathroom. It'll be quick. But I've been holding it for a minute here. This coffee. So we're to make a run for Walker Kessler. So let's figure this out. I'm just gonna say this first off. I have no idea what the Utah Jazz intentions are. No idea. They're a weird ass team. I don't know if they're trying to win. I think they are. Fair. Fair. So so Kessler is a restricted free agent. It'd have to be a sign and trade, right? Okay, they're booing the Spurs. Quayton's to San Antonio. I like that for them. I like that for them. I like that for them. So like it'd have to be a sign and trade for Kessler, surely, right? Jokic that debut, big boy, 250, 6'10. I don't know, man. The real question is, how's he feel about horses? Because that's the key. That's the key. Spurs getting cars crazy. I like Horse probably going off the guy for the Robinson watch. All right. I'm gonna be right back. All right. I'm gonna be who's on the clock? Oh, it's perfect. It's commercial time too. It is Detroit, our arch nemesis. Uh boom. All right. I'm be All right. All right. Yeah, man. Just really, just really like simple and basic stuff. Before the draft, I wanted them to, if the plans to keep Salon and McNeely around, I prefer it. If I would have preferred if they went out and got some NBA ready guys that can help the team today that aren't projects. They drafted two individuals that, at least on paper, look like they can contribute today. So if that's the case, then I'm very okay with it. And then what their skill sets offer are two big areas of need. The offseason isn't complete yet. The draft isn't complete yet. But they checked off two problem areas tonight. And I think with good value. I like it. Yeah, man. The Spurs the Spurs might have done something tonight. I like McNeely too. I like him too. He has the pedigree. He underperformed at UConn. Had a good summer league for us. Had a good G League for us. Didn't really get into the rotation, but that kind of goes back to like the team was playing really well. Like if there's a world where the Hornets aren't on a crazy run in 2026, where McNeely gets to play more. But the idea of giving McNeely minutes over even Josh Green or Sion James when you're winning is like not a good idea. Was not in the plans for valid reasons. And I'm sure there's no rush to get rid of McNeely or something. Like, it's way too early to tell what he's gonna be. And everybody deserves all these first rounders, especially the 19-year-olds, at least like the one and done guys, deserve some grace. But it's getting close to like the tick 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 tock time for Tijan Salon. He needs to be in the rotation this year. In at least he needs to be in the rotation this year. I could stomach another year of McNeely in Greensboro. I wouldn't mind it, honestly. Perfect world, he's not. He's like awesome, which would be sick. But what are we gonna do? So right now, do you think the Knicks? Yeah, if they keep the team together, yeah, they deserve that respect for sure. If they keep the squad together best they can. Who's Anderson and the Trey Man experiment? Yeah, I think Trey Man is fucked. He is fucked. Yeah, it's not looking good for Trey. I'll be honest, like that's tough. That's tough. Hopefully, and low key, because like, how do I phrase this? So like, you know how? So when the Hornets drafted Khan, it pushed Josh Green down to a part of the rotation where he deserves to be. Like it's more suited to his skill set, being a sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth man, right? Oh wait, pick is in for Detroit. Hang on. Kareem Lopez to Detroit, to Memphis potentially. But Anderson, theoretically, hopefully, knock on wood, please, that he can take Sion James's minutes. At least from like he can pick up the offensive workload off of Sion James, please. Which pushes Sion down like a slot. which would then effectively push Trey Mann out the team entirely, basically, at that point. Which is the game's the game. But I think, adding a guard that can handle the ball like that and shoot like that puts Sion in a more advantageous part of the rotation, and then it helps improve the overall rotation. Bench rotation. Yeah, Tajon's a baby still. He was the youngest player in the NBA when they drafted him. And one thing, you could say what you want about Tajon Salon and his skill set and NBA readiness. That young man plays hard 100% of the time in a league notorious for players not doing that. It shouldn't be Diabate won the Hustle Award. They shouldn't hand out awards for playing hard, but it's such a rare thing for a guy to do it every night against every opponent in every game scenario possible that it needs to be honored. Salon's like that. His engine's incredible. His work rate's incredible. So I'm a believer in Salon. I think he's going to do what it takes to be a good NBA player. But you got to find that balance of bringing him along versus trying to win games. It's a tough place to be when you have him and McNeely and now 2 more rookies coming in. Let me catch up. Streaming G League games, probably, definitely not, unless I'm things just happen to line up nicely, to be honest with you. Summer League, I'm going to try my best. Because I'm going to learn some German now. I want to practice for the Summer League. Feeling very German right now. Let's go. Yeah, they're still very young. My only thing is you can only develop so many guys at once. It's tough. The G League system, the Greensboro system, has been effective for the Hornets for a good amount of time. A lot of success has come out of Greensboro from the draft and through Greensboro. But it's just tough. It's tough to do that when you're trying to win games today, having a bunch of young guys on top of more young guys. Unless you're just trying to just stack and build the G League dynasty, which I'm here for, by the way. If they just want to run it back, go for the three-peat in the G League, I'm here for that too. Yeah, Sion cannot shoot. He cannot dribble. Everything else, I like everything else about Sion. But the shooting and dribbling is pretty tough. But you got Anderson for that now. See what I mean about, rounding out the roster and addressing needs? They're comparing Hana's rebounding to Dennis Rodman. Seems more like inside Franz. But look, rebounding is just a want to, right? You got to want to do it. You coming in with that motor, that mentality, that's half the battle. You're playing Eminem. Oh, what's up, Z-Bird? Always get the draft wrong. Yeah, man, it's tough, especially when the Hornets are picking this deep into the draft. It's really hard to judge where guys are going to be and who's going to be there and what trade's going to happen. If another team has the same needs as you and they're going to jump up ahead, it's tough. But I like it. Oh man, if he has some distribution to him, that could be fire. Facts. Could read the floor. Yeah, I feel you. They absolutely need to bring back Kobe White. You can't let that walk out the door. You can't let it walk out the door. You can't do that. No, not gonna lie. I feel bad seeing Trey every time he's on the court. He plays like he know he's gone. Like his confidence must be like fully shot. Like it. Man, Trey man had it was like 2 months or whatever before he got hurt. I guess 2 seasons ago now. I thought we really had a flamethrower Jordan Clarkson prime 6 man on the roster, just a walk-in bucket. It's not there, man. Oh yeah, that too. They took our Greensboro. They took our coach, man. Orlando, a bunch of haters, man. Any good rap albums? Oh, chat, let me know. Any recommendations? I'm here for it. Anderson will be in Greensboro unless he really impresses in preseason. Sion could be on the chopping block too, but with how deep our backcourt is, we should package some of our guards. Keep Kobe. All right, Philly's picking, son. Phylon to Philly. Another sick guard. They're loading up on guards in Philadelphia. Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for Summer League. Like really, really, really excited for Summer League. Because like we're looking at, you should get these two rookies, whoever they get in the second round, right? I need Sion back in Summer League. I need Kalkbrenner back in Summer League. Khan, you can sit this one out. McNeely back in Summer League. Our Summer League roster is like low-key stacked. Not gonna lie. So, and the guard play in Summer League is so ass too. If he's like that, he should have a big Summer League because he should be able to abuse these other shitty point guards in the summer. He should. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Cool, that's Milwaukee. Any word on Thanasis? Any word? I need to switch this. So wait, we have Atlanta next. Yeah, Atlanta. Oh, there they are. Boom. Hawks on the clock. Hawks. Wait, hold on. We got a. These.
Charlotte, I'm very excited to be part of the Hornets and ready to go to work.
Oh, bruh.
Charlotte, I'm very excited to be part of the Hornets and ready to go to work.
I don't know if you can hear that. It wasn't worth listening to. It wasn't anything like Salon's Make a Fire in the crowd. It's a shame. I thought he had some bars for us. Hannes, Anderson, Sion, Tajon, McNeely is a cold summer. That's what I'm saying, bro. Kalkbrenner in there too. Come on, man. I don't know if Trey Man's eligible, but he should be trying to get into that team as well, by the way. I don't know if there's a cap on it, but brother needs some tape. Like he needs to up the trade value for sure, and try to earn his place on the roster. Wait, so is Carr still there? Carr hasn't been drafted yet. Oh, thank you, Steve, for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. On CBS, they announced Christian Anderson's medical showed his growth plate have not closed, so expect him to add more height. Love that. Love to hear it. Love to hear that. Fun fact about me, because you're bringing up growth plates. In high school, I played football and baseball. And in my head, I was like, this is my path. One of the two. One of the two. The issue is I was not that good, and also really short. I'm 5'9" now. But when I was like a junior in high school, I rolled my ankle playing basketball. It happens, you know. And got an X-ray. Didn't break anything, just a sprain. But the doctor, without me asking, without my consent, told me that my growth plate was closed, and ruined my dreams of making it to the league because I was done growing. I could almost dunk a basketball at that point. I could have almost dunk a basketball in my head. All right, man. I'm one summer away from reaching my peak athleticism, and nah, it was over. Really, Trey, like they went from playing OKC to playing the G League now. Hey, I hope Trey comes into this new season as a new man. No pun intended. I like Trey, man. I'm rooting for him. It's just not looking good. The optics of it all is tough. So I was a running back, and then I played second base and batted leadoff. So, yeah, that was it though. That was it. I was not good. I ran a 4.6 40. I think that was my fastest 40. Wasn't very realistic to get a scholarship anywhere going that route. You know what I mean? But it was a nice thing to be floating out there. I didn't need my dreams crushed, unsolicited by the doctor telling me about my growth plates. Hey, I take it, man. I am. So I'm here, man. Yeah. Just eat the fine, come back 6'5", cook the NBA. Well, why not? Who's stopping you? Sue the doc for 10 mil. Emotional damages for sure. My batting average, I don't remember. I walked a lot. I wasn't very strong, so I was an opposite field hitter, and I'd walk and steal a lot of bases. All right, 23rd pick, Atlanta up. Zuby. What's your thoughts on Christian Anderson and Cole Pete and Nate? Well, didn't. What's up? So Hunter and Nate went 13th overall to Miami, then to Milwaukee. Pete is still available, yeah, I think. Yeah, he's still available. But Anderson, I'm here for. Again, like the Hornets need people that can dribble and shoot. Well, they don't need shooters. Sorry, they need guys that can dribble and pass. Anderson seems to address that. On top of that, he's a bucket. And so, no Knicks on the clock. So I like it. It addresses a real need. It addresses a real need. Bring Sexton back. Sexton was a leader on this team, man. Going to the games, I swear, every time there was a dead ball and there's an opportunity to do so, Colin Sexton would put his arm around a rookie and like coach him up before they got back to the huddle. Like Sexton took every opportunity he could, at least that I witnessed with my own eyes, in the building to coach these young boys up, and he seemed to be really bought into what the Hornets were doing and his teammates. So Sexton the teammate, the contributor, I'm here for. I like Colin. I would much prefer to have Kobe back. Don't get me wrong, but I like me some Colin Sexton. I'll stick on the center. I'm trying to run small ball. I guess they have the same problem we have. Hey, Rockers, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Him and Musa going international. We have two Germans and two Frenchmen. Is that right? Do we have any other international guys? Right? Salon and Musa. And then Anderson and Hannes. Anyone else? Anyone missing anybody, y'all? Oh, Josh Green's Australian. So German, two Germans, two French, one Australian. I think that's everybody. Am I missing anybody? Let me know. Bruh, seeing that, this is like Vasamich's level of like chills down my spine. Just tough days. Sure, I can get back in the first round, trade the second and Miles Bridges for another pick also. Yeah, he has that ability, man. It's something we haven't seen from a Hornets big. And like Grant can shoot it a little bit, Miles can shoot it a little bit, but it's not really consistent. Liam's Australian. I know. We have two Aussies? I don't think he's Australian. I think he was born in Texas, wasn't he? Isn't he from Texas? And then went to Mount Verde. Got Josh Green, who's Australian. Yeah, Liam played for the U.S. Yeah, Lakers traded. Yeah, the Knicks did the whole like pomp and circumstance there for the Knicks pick, and it's all for the Lakers. Yeah, Rockets. That was almost ended the stream, bro. Like that was tough. That was tough. that was tough. That was tough. So like, I'm putting the Lakers up here because the Knicks are gonna draft for the Lakers. The pick is in. All right, here comes the Knicks picking for the Lakers. Carr. Okay. Good pick. Good pick. Hooper. Yeah, so like they should be, because they'll have a full season of Triple J. Like they have. I like their individuals are really good and their coach is good. Like at some point they're gonna be really nasty. Between like Kessler and if they keep him, right? Markkinen if they keep him, Triple J, who I'm sure they're gonna keep because they traded for him. Ace Bailey, Peterson, just to name a few. Yeah, good pick, good value. You don't mess with Texas. Let me see. I think I still have the Jazz contract or not contract salary cap situation in front of me. Let's take a look at this real quick. Cap. So what's up? What's up, Swim Nomad? Welcome in. Yeah, we're just kind of talking it out of like Plan B. I think we collectively, I think the vast majority of Hornets fans want Kobe White back, and so I'm right there with them. Just like as a option B, backup plan of like, well, Sexton wasn't terrible, and I think he was a good veteran for the squad. And so like if you lose Kobe, bringing Colin back wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But likelihood, I don't know. I would be like genuinely like I would be genuinely surprised if Kobe leaves. Given the fact that they targeted him, vocally said, "Hey, we're trying to keep him here." When they traded for him before he played a game, mind you, he was hurt before they traded for him. He waited. I think he missed the game, had the All-Star break, and then missed like a few more games or whatever. Before any of that, they're like, "We want to keep him." I think I'll be shocked if he leaves. Like fully, but you never know. Anything's possible. But it feels like that's their priority as to keep him around. Yeah, that's just my read on it. That's my read on it. Shout out Kobe, legendary shot, legendary bucket he made. All right, so this one's for New York, so I'm gonna put the Knicks on. Do it like that. Do it like that. But so for the second round, we're picking. We're picking. Wait. Do we have a second round pick? Hold on. What is our second round pick? Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have one. That call would have been picked earlier. Yeah, we don't have one. Yeah, this is because of the Rozier trade, right? Like the Rozier. Well, I guess I can see it here. Who has our pick? It'd be from Charlotte. Yeah, so the Kings have our second round pick, I believe. Yeah, I think they do at least. I think that's who has it. They seem to give me the cash considerations. They don't need it. mm. Yeah, Knicks received cash considerations from the Lakers for number 24, Cameron Carr. Wasn't that the Sexton trade? Well, we traded second rounders, but we had so many. It's so complicated from just previous trades. So like, there's the Bulls have a second round pick, right? That went from Minnesota to Phoenix to us, back to Phoenix. So like it starts the Bulls, the 56 and the 56th pick in the draft is Chicago's. It started in Denver, went to Minnesota, then to Phoenix, then to Charlotte, back to Phoenix. Now it's in Chicago. It's crazy. Shit's crazy, man. Maybe this is why they take forever to figure out in finalized trades because stuff like this. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's cool. They had him posted up with the Larry OB though. That's tight. He deserves it. Seen it all of the bad, and some of the good. Bro, anyone else just get a text from the Hornets for welcoming the boys in the town? I think if you ever bought a Hornets ticket, you got this text message. Welcome to Buzz City, Hannes Steinbach and Christian Anderson Jr. Welcome, welcome. How do you say welcome in German? Ooh, we're announcing trades. All right, 25th pick. Here we go. So this guy's going to the Knicks. Is he a stash? Yeah, they took a Spanish kid. Nice. Okay. Okay. It Yeah. Hey, looks like he's gonna join up. Not a stash. Okay. Do the Hornets have any more picks? No, they don't. Uh, for now, you never know. You never know. That's why we're here. We're here waiting to see what happens. We're here waiting to see what happens. Is it all right, Austin? Am I saying this correctly? Is it Will Coleman, or do you say it faster? Will Coleman. Like, where do I put the emphasis? Will Coleman or Wilkeman? Either way, they'll love Old Mech. I mean, who do you want the Hornets from a free agents rookie? So, uh, I want a defensive minded center. I think it's just tough because if Hannes is I don't know where you put Hannes. If he's a 4, probably a 4, honestly. Shit, like you do. Is there a world where you do Hannes and Musa? Is that a vibe? I don't know. I got to think about it some more. Really. But yeah, like another rim protector is useful, is needed. And then a perimeter defender, a guy who can like pick up the other team's best ball handler. Because like that was an issue all season long. If you can handle the ball, you could get what you wanted from the Hornets. No one can stop you. Nobody on the roster can stop you from getting what you wanted. If you're like that on the ball, no answer for you. Even if you're average, like a Davion Mitchell, the Hornets had zero answer for that man, and you got whatever he wanted, and he's like hella mid offensively. So that has to be addressed as well. Maybe you can cover up with scheme as best you can, but at the end of the day, you need someone who's like fully like willing to stay in front of somebody, and they don't got that right now. They ain't got it like that. So whether it's the draft, probably won't be the draft, but free agency, trade market, if they can add that'd be a serious a serious like organizational move. If they can bring someone like that in. It doesn't have to be a guard. It could be a wing, right? Someone can switch off and do that. But Sion is limited in that department, even though he's a big, strong boy. Like Josh Green is like all right at it. Brandon's hasn't really developed that part of his game yet. So yeah, that'd be my next priority. Who's ain't no money to pay nobody? Leave me overseas stash. The W is pronounced like a V. Willkommen. Come on. All right, I'm gonna learn it. Joshua Jefferson played point forward at Iowa State. Really good handles. But I'm unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, the Hornets draft is kind of over with. So you're gonna have to look at the free agent market realistically. So let me take a quick look at that. Let me take a quick peek. So here we go. 2026 free agents. I sure as shit hope so. And I like KJ. I'm not even a KJ. Like, I know people really don't like KJ, but I like KJ. I liked him. Even though he ruined so many of my parlays. Anderson, I think he should be better than him. But KJ's a dog, bro. I don't know where he's at. I know Denver picked him up after we cut him, but I hope so. Yes. Fire. Wait. Let me switch this to the Nuggets. Boom. Willkommen. Okay, Nuggets pick is in. Did they keep him though? Did he stay there the whole year? I know they picked him up because it was cool because he played hoops he played for the Buffaloes. He signed a 2-way deal in February. I don't see Denver winning another championship with Murray as their second option. Oh. Okay. So This is going to San Antonio. Terrace Reed Jr. going to San Antonio. What in the hell? They're San Antonio's want to be just big as shit. Is that what the fuck what are you doing? Wait. Yeah, so Denver's trading the 26th pick for the 35th pick in 2 future seconds. And the Spurs are selecting, or have selected, Terrace Reed Jr. Good luck, man. I'm so glad we're not in the Western Conference, bro. Golly. We big as hell. They remind me each other size wise. It's gonna be something better for future draft. Someone in the front office doesn't mind small guards. Yeah, because like Colin Sexton was a small guard for sure. He had an exaggerated listed height, and then that got corrected. I'm convinced that man is not over 6 feet tall, or like a maximum 6 feet tall. Colin Sexton, and then Anderson, not the biggest, for sure. Who else? I'm like just going through the guards in my head. Yeah. San Antonio said Brunson not getting to the rim no more. For real. They're like, we ain't dealing with this shit again. We're mounting up. Yeah, they got Terrace Big Bruiser for real. Like, for them to get Quaitons. All right. 6'10", 255. 6'11", 265. Oh my God. I'm so glad we don't have to deal with that outside of 2 times a year. Right? Cornette's still there, obviously. Carter Bryant's still there. I mean, Mason Plumlee and our boys, our collective boys, Mason Plumlee and Biyombo, gone, most likely. Right? I guess they had, yeah. So, damn, they're big. They're gonna be big as shit, man. Like, is that thing in football? Like the getting off the bus guys. Like you want to put, if you're trying to intimidate your opponents, you put the biggest guys in the front, and they're the first ones off the bus. Set the tone. I think that's what they're going for. If you're Denver, why would you do that? You know your best player is a big yeah. Yeah, Jokic, Aaron Gordon. Good luck. Good luck with that. Yeah, Wemby said, "Give me some enforcers." Legit, you got some goons, bruh. We got some goons with him. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. I'll be fuming if I'm a Nuggets fan. I am fuming. What are you doing? Is this them two, right? Did I miss anybody? I'm looking at the recap. Again, it's like so awkward because of the trades. It's so awkward with it. Watch them trade back into the draft and get another one.
Charlie, excited to be here. Go Hornets, ready to go to work and win some games.
All right. That's Anderson checking in.
Charlie, excited to be here.
All right. This is Boston. I think actually Boston. Unless they're faking us out again. All right. Who are we going to take? Sinat. That's good value. I think it's really good value. That's really good value for them. That sucks. I don't like that either. I don't like that. I don't like that either. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. Yeah, now Wemby ain't never playing the 5 no more. No need. Yeah, just move Wemby, move him to small forward. And just annihilate people. Just fully annihilate them. Off top of Golden Corral on North Tryon, best breakfast buffet. Noted. I love a breakfast buffet. When we're pretty late, so if you missed it earlier, I was talking about how I went to the World Cup in Atlanta over the weekend. Just like a 27-hour trip, basically. Drove down Saturday and then drove back after the game on Sunday. And driving down, stopped in Greenville at a Cracker Barrel. And I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in a long time. And boy, it's exactly how I remember it. And it hit the spot. Like, I didn't know I needed those pancakes until they're in front of me, man. Like that hit me good. Yeah, we could have got him for sure. And watch him turn into a monster with Boston. Like that. That's one of them ones, man, where it's like Boston's one of those franchises where they get a guy like that. You're like, okay, they're gonna maximize his potential there. Unlike they're the opposite of the Nets. Like who they like the polar opposites. Like Michael Brown, we're never gonna see that young man ever again. We're never gonna see that young man ever again. That poor soul is lost forever in the black hole of Brooklyn. Yeah. In like 3 years, it'll be like, God, how the Heat are like that too, by the way. So it's like what other teams are like that where probably OKC, put OKC in that boat, but definitely Boston, definitely Miami, where they get guys like this late in the rounds, and in a couple years, like, bro, how'd they get this guy? He just on a random like Thursday night, just lighting us up. Like, what the hell? The peanut butter pan. Yeah, I'm not a peanut butter guy. That sounds interesting though. All right, who's actually picking right now? The Wolves? Yeah, okay. 3 picks left. Toronto does that a lot too. Yeah. That's a good one. I feel like so on the opposite end, I put Chicago in there. I put the Brooklyn Nets for sure in there. And low key, the Pelicans are like low key. I just don't know. I don't think the Pelicans know what they're doing as an organization. But I'm glad we're not. Oh, damn. There was an era where the Hornets were on that list. I think we're on the good side of the list now. We're on the good side of it now. What do you think Hornets trying to get Khalil Ware from the Bucks for like 3 seconds? I like Khalil Ware, but also though, honestly though, like hear me out. Do you need that if you have Hannes now? Like it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's really needed now. I think you're better off getting a more true center than a guy like Ware. Washington, yeah. Pistons do too, even when they're garbage. They'd have a hot night against us for real. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. Those are good calls. Oh wait, this is for Brooklyn. They're drafting for the. Oh shit. Oh man, they're about to ruin another man's career. Oh man, hold on. It's for the Nets. If they take a guard, delete the franchise. If the Brooklyn Nets draft a guard again, delete the team. Relegate them to the G League. Get them gone. Get them out of here, bro. They have so many guards. They have so many guards, man. See my 4-5. Yeah, true. It's never bad to have the options, so it's not. I mean, but all right. Whose career is about to end? Josh Jefferson. I'm sorry, young man. I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry for your loss, young man. Oh man. He's not a guard. Best of luck to you. Maybe he could be the one to change things for the Nets. Maybe he could be the one. Wolves definitely gonna lose Ant. They're not getting past OKC, San Antonio in the West. For real. And like genuine, unironically, what if the Jazz just turn it on? Like they're like low key a sleeping giant. Like there's a world where the Wolves are just fully lapped in the West. It's tough out there. Oh yeah, good to have spare. Yeah, for sure. Like where would absolutely improve the team. Like I'm not saying that at all. Like he won't be needed or wouldn't be used or won't be needed or anything like that. It's just like I think it becomes less of an area of need now with Hannes. Yeah, Bobby Portis, that is more like it. Cause like veteran, tough as shit, right? Like big time competitor, all that stuff, they need that. And he can contribute. As like Pat Connaughton, veteran, tough, doesn't contribute. Bobby Portis, different story. Also has the Charles Lee connection from Milwaukee. Like Lee was on the staff with Milwaukee. Like got like that pre-existing. I don't know how they could hate each other. I have no idea. Like they may not fuck with each other at all. but at least they know each other. So I would like that. I'd be more inclined to do something like that, especially if you move off of Bridges or you move off of Grant Williams. Move them back to New Jersey for real. Do you think the Hornets should go after another forward? So let's talk it out. Let's talk this out. So actually, let me pull up the Hornets spot track so I don't miss anybody. I would share my screen, but like it was gonna break StreamYard. Like I shared my screen just before the stream started, just to like test it out, and it killed my microphone and my headset. So I can't do it. I'm gonna try to fix it for tomorrow. But okay, the front court. Kalkbrenner, right? Musa. Tillman's gone. Like I'd be surprised if Tillman's back. So they need a third center. Your power forward spot, Miles Bridges, Grant Williams, and Hannes, and Salon. Project, rookie, and then 2 expiring contract guys. So depending on how you want to look at Hannes and how they could use him, you have 2 guys on expirings that are good NBA rotational guys that could be kept and used or flipped and traded. So then you're looking at the 3. What you got? What Brandon? Yeah, Brandon and Khan there. I probably put Brandon at the 3. But it's kind of light, honestly. It's really light, honestly. So your small forwards, Brandon McNeely. Yeah, it's like Sion McNeely, Josh Green. Like it's kind of nasty. The wing spot, honestly, looking at it. So maybe that's where you go get your perimeter defender, your 3-and-D guy. Because, some combination of Khan, Brandon, right, in your starting group. You have Josh Green and Sion, who are part of it. McNeely we'll see. And Connaughton doesn't play. So that's 5 guys. That's not enough. And then your guards, yeah, Kobe, Anderson now, LaMelo. Which, by the way, Rod Boone just tweeted out that I guess they're doing the Hornets must be done because they're doing media right now. Saying, where is it at? Okay, Rod Boone says he just asked Jeff Peterson about Kobe White, and he's saying that Kobe remains a priority. He didn't say top priority. He said a priority. I believe him when he says that. I also believe they're not going to do anything stupid. I trust them. They're not going to spend outside their means. I don't say overpay because I want these guys to get their money. You think I think LeBron stays. Although, like I said, we need a small forward. Come through, bro. Oh, this pick is for the Kings. From the King to the ring. She said meant to be a definite. Plus Portis show Hornets hard to be tough. Exactly, man. I like me some Bobby Portis. Yeah, I think Robinson stays too. Oh, Alex Caravan. Hey, He's going to the Kings. He's going to the Kings. Nice. Should Harley go after a small forward? I think a small forward. As the roster stands today, it's really like, yo, shout out PJ Hall. Salute to PJ Hall, bro. Like, so seriously, am I missing anybody? Guys that can play, just forget small forward, shooting guard, just like wings, right? Brandon Miller, Conker Nipple, Sion James, Josh Green. That's it. Connaughton's not going to play. Trey Mann's not going to play. And then you maybe put Kobe as a shooting guard or whatever, maybe. But like your small forwards, like it's light, man. It's tough. There's not a lot of depth. There's not a lot of depth there. McNeely as well, I guess. It's like but I really like where's it? I like the Bobby Porter shot. I know it's a power forward, but I like that type of energy he's on. Kings are terrible. Facts. Oh, this is the last pick. Hold on. For Sabonis. So this is this is for real, the Mavericks. Okay. This is the Mavericks for real now. Damn. Bobby Marks bigging up the Kings. I do like the Acuff pick. He's gonna ball out for them. But the Kings are a weird one. Shout out Malik Monk. 30th pick, Mavericks. Koa P. All right. Wait. I took this thing off too early. Is it 8 o'clock? When's it? All right. That's it. That's it, and that's all. That's all she wrote. So, if you're watching this after the fact and you made it to this point in the video, go back to when the Hornets were on the clock. You can see my live reaction. But just to put a bow on all of this, I dig what the Hornets did tonight. They added a super talented, young, big that can rebound and shoot, right? They added a guard who can handle and shoot. We know the Hornets at their best, at the peak of their powers, they love to shoot the rock. This is all very much on brand for them. I'll be back tomorrow for the second round at 8 o'clock right here on Sam Dracula channel. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be more consistent here now that we have the draft and then get a better idea what the roster is going to look like. And then especially as we get closer to the opening of free agency when the league calendar ticks over in July, excuse me. This is cool. I like where the Hornets are going, man. They've had a good 2026 with a few hiccups here and there. Not perfect, but definitely better than it's ever been. And on the way up. We on the way up, y'all. Yeah, so yeah, he just went to the Mavericks, unfortunately. Wizards, Nets, Kings, where all players go. Yeah. We're not on the list anymore. That used to be us. We ain't like that no more. Williams looking like that, bro. Just ready to go. All right. I appreciate everyone that's come through tonight. I'm going to be back tomorrow for the second round of the draft. Maybe something cool is going to happen. If not, just come hang out, have a good time, and hell, maybe watch some World Cup at the same time. A little multitasking. But until then, I've been Sam. You've been great. I appreciate every single one of you. Peace.